Hello, YouTube. This is Chris from Beggars Paranormal Services. I was going to get a video up the day after the election. Well, actually, I tried live streaming a couple times during the uh, election day, and YouTube and everything just kept messing with me, killing my stream. It was a bad deal. Messing with my audio, messing with my video. I tried to live stream the presidential his Donald Trump's election speech, and again, it kept messing with me. Okay. First off, thank you so much for all your love and support. We did it. We got Trump in, but don't be fooled. Keep your eyes open and your ears open. Watch everything that's going on still. A fool at this point would drop their guard. The reason I say that is, like I've said in my other videos, yes, I believe Trump is who he says he is. He's a Christian. He's a American. He's out to to help America and save America. Uh, and put God in Christ, his Son, back in this nation again. But two things: one, very small, slim possibility he can be a snake in the grass. He can be a smoke and mirrors candidate, because everybody, a lot of people has put their trust in him, and he's one of us. He's a blue collar worker. He's a good guy. Okay, and I believe that, or I wouldn't have voted for him. But there's still that slim chance, from everything I know, everything I've seen, and everything I've heard over my whole life, says he still can beat that. Okay, he can be that smoke and mirror, which I doubt. But there's still that small chance. So don't let your shield down. Two, he can also be bought out or diverted the wrong path, to the dark side. And so my prayers and everything are with him, and that that he isn't a sellout. He is who he says he's going to be, and that he keeps his, God keeps his foot on the straight path, and through God's Son Jesus Christ, and puts him where he needs to be and where America needs to be, and that's great again. But that's not the whole video. Okay, I've got a bunch of stuff that I want to get out. One is, well, let me go ahead and pull my camera up, and I'll show you. I'm going to try to keep my camera up here. Okay, so we're going to pull the laptop screen up. Okay, I think we should be okay. All right, so I'm going to pull this up. There's a bunch of riots going on. Started the day after November 9th. People burning the flag, going out Trump Tower, in front of Trump Tower and other places, going off on Trump, saying fuck Trump, and burning the American flag. Look, if you're gonna burn that flag, first of all, it's a federal crime. Second of all, go the fuck home. Okay, go where you're gonna support your flag. Okay, we don't want you here. If you're illegal, go home. If you are burning the American flag, stepping all over the Constitution, stepping all over Christianity, then you don't belong in this country either. Okay, you can agree with me if you want to. You don't have to if you don't want to. But look, they're communist illegals protesting Trump in Austin, Texas. I watched some of this yesterday it was live. People have to die. Anti-Trump protester calls for violence on CNN. If I remember right, this video here. Well, I watched it live on Facebook. Right now, I'm on the Alex Jones website, which go check it out. Anyway, so if I remember right, it was this lady here. It could have been, see where's she at? I think that was her, where she said there's going to be casualties on both sides. I think that was her. People have to die. I believe that was her there. Okay, this is getting out of control, and that's why I've been working on this video, trying to get this video up, and I finally got enough stuff together to where I can put it up and get it right. Get everything out I want to say. This, first of all, is is the last message from former Clinton insider Larry Nichols, and I'm going to go ahead and play it for you here, and then we'll move on.
Again, it's total upside down bizarro world. Larry Nichols, other points that need to be imparted to folks.
Well, Alex, it's actually up to this. Folks, I'm going to tell you all, this is probably the last time you'll need to have me on, Alex. I guess I'm done. 28 years I have tried to make restitution for something I did. But I'll leave you with this. States' rights. When Donald Trump talks about draining the swamp, there's only one way to drain the swamp, and it's not to put term limits on congressmen because they'll never pass it. What you have to do is you have to go to your state and you have to say to your governor, why do we pass laws? Why do we have a legislature when we're going to go into the federal court and let the federal judge tell us?
No, you're talking about de-evolution. We've got to transfer power back to the balance, back to the states. So let's talk about that. But we will obviously have you back up. And I also want to say, I know you're battling lung cancer right now, and you know, you've had some ups and downs. I know you've been all sorts of stuff's happened. I'm not going to get into it on air, but some idiots out there are like, oh, that's not real. We've been there. We've seen the medication. He's sick. But the whole point is, you also wanted to give a message to the Clintons. You talked about under that, you know, and let's just get it out there now. And I'll hold you over if you need to. And then Roger Stone's coming back in. We're going to take calls. What is it you did 20-something years ago that you're having to do all this to try to make restitution for?
I helped create this system. I helped design all of the tricks, most all of the tricks, this entire system that they call their game plan. I helped build it. And we destroyed a lot of lives. We learned how to destroy lives. We learned how to use blackmail, how to use extortion, how to get control of everything, how you first get control of the Justice Department in that day, the courts, how you get in control of the FBI in that day. It was all of the law enforcement. Then how to get in control of the media. And once you got that, you could do anything you wanted. And we did. And so that's what they've carried through. That's what they got within an inch of perfecting at a global level, not just a national level. I'm talking a global level. And I have tried to expose it. You know, Alex, it's funny, through this entire campaign. Did you ever see me on Fox? You wasn't going to see me on CNN or NBC or any of those people, but did you ever even see me on Fox? I mean, the one guy that Clinton wrote about in his memoirs, the one guy that caused the majority of the scandals that got him impeached, you were the only one good enough to let me come on and just tell the things that I know. And yes, you made me prove it, but I think I've held my end of the bargain.
You've done a great job, and folks need to support you. Let's put your PayPal out here. Larry Nichols here needs your support. We'll be back with Roger Stone. Let's put that on screen if we can, so I can give it. It's nicholslive at AOL.com, folks. Amazing intel we've gotten. Nicholslive at AOL.com. Larry, this isn't the last time you're on, buddy. We're going to have your ass on to your 6 feet under. And that might be me before you. Not that I'm going to commit suicide. I love life. But, you know, each day is a miracle. We'll be back. Stay with us, folks.
All right. That's his final message to the Clintons. As you heard there, you want to go watch the full video, go to Alex Jones' YouTube channel, which I recommend. Let him know I sent you. Subscribe to his channel. You know, bookmark his Facebook or his website. But also, what I was saying too earlier about if you're going to step on things in this country, if you're going to step on our police and our military and stuff, and all that, go home. Go the fuck home. We don't want you here. And if you are legal, we don't want you here either. All right, so we're going to move on to the next one. This is a video here that I've tried to share all over my mass media as much as I possibly can. Everybody's hating on Trump because he wants to build the wall and he's anti-gay marriage. And, you know, well, he's not anti-gay marriage. He don't think it should be made. The government doesn't have that place to say that, whether all states have to be legal or not for gay marriage. He said it should be up to the individual states. People are hating him on the wall. And different things. But if you listen to Hillary out of her own mouth, she's saying exactly the same thing as I put here to all Hillary supporters that bash Trump for speaking his mind. At least he told the truth in the public eye of what he's going to do. He didn't go wishy-washy, and also the same stuff you said you hated Trump for, Hillary Clinton said at one time just saying. So anyway, watch this here, and we'll move on to the next one.
I have not supported same-sex marriage.
I support marriage for lesbian and gay couples.
I voted for border security, and some of it was a fence. I don't think we ever called it a wall. Maybe in some places it was a wall.
We will not build a wall.
I am a progressive. I get accused of being kind of moderate and center.
I plead guilty.
I will do everything I can to urge the Congress to reject the Colombian free trade deal.
One of our top goals is to complete free trade agreements with Colombia.
I support a $12 national federal minimum wage. I have been supporting the fight for 15. Since when do Democrats attack one another on universal health care? He does eliminate the Affordable Care Act, eliminates private insurance, eliminates Medicare, eliminates Medicaid, TRICARE, Children's Health Insurance Program. Elections are about the future. But how do you determine what will happen in the future? Well, you have to look to the record. You have to look to what we say in campaigns and what we have done during our careers.
So not only is she saying some of the same stuff that Trump said, but she's also saying stuff that's much, much worse than Trump ever said. So we'll go to the next one. This is one of my favorite videos. I saw this last night. Somebody that I'm friends with on Facebook shared this on Facebook, and this is awesome. And no one here has ever seen God. But if you love one another, God loves us. And his love is made complete in us. In this address, Values Voter Summit, Donald Trump shared a biblical verse. Listen to this. This is awesome. This is something you never heard. And he talked like this to his whole campaign. That's what I'm trying to get people to understand. That's why I think he's a Christian. Now, don't get me wrong. I understand the Bible knows the devil was a God's angel at one time too, and he knows the Bible better than any human on this earth. And so a crooked man can quote Bible verses and everything else. But this is one reason I'm glad that I voted for Trump, for many reasons. But
there's a biblical verse that I've often read, and I want to repeat it again because I think it is so important to what we're trying to achieve right now for our country. It's from 1 John chapter 4. No one has ever seen God, but if we love one another, God lives in us, and his love is made complete in us. So true. So true.
But even Jesus, the Son of God, said the same thing. No one has ever seen God. You've seen the Son of God, and because God lives in me, my Father lives in me, and I live in my Father, then you've seen God. Not that you physically have seen God, you've seen God. Because of his love, just like that verse said. This is my Facebook page, or my Twitter page, rather. I just wanted to, bring all this stuff to people's attention, because we got all these people being ignorant rioters, just being absolutely stupid. I thought this was cool too. Picture of riots when Obama won 2008 and 2012. And that's the truth. And that's another thing going around too. And a lot of these people in the mass media, it wasn't, nothing was brought up about race. Bullshit. It was all race cards. But, and then they're saying about, the people that voted for Trump are racist. Okay, well, I did vote for Obama, but I know a few people that did. And I'm subscribed to a few YouTube channels that did it that also voted for Trump. And they're black, or they're Mexican, or they're Chinese, or whatever. And yet they voted for Trump twice, or for Obama twice, and then also voted for Trump. So how are they racist? That doesn't make any sense. It's absolutely stupid. Let's see. I like him, Sheriff David Clark. He's cool. I'm also following him on Twitter. This is another thing, and this was a Bible verse the next day after the election, and this is what I commented, and I shared this on my mass media too. Remember I told you guys I always read my Bible verse of the day when I first wake up. Philippians 2, chapter 2, verse 3. Do nothing out of selfish abomination or vain conceit. Rather, in humility, value others, love yourself above yourself, not looking to your own interest, but each of us to the interest of each other. And you can see what I put here. Trump won, thank God. He's not perfect, but I believe his heart's in the right place, and he's a Christian, not out to get us. So let me go ahead, and I'm going to Well, first, I just picked up another subscriber, another fan before I started making this video. I was at 1365 and I've jumped up to 1366. So thank you guys so much on that. But I'm going to go ahead and pull this down. I'm going to pull my camera back up. I'm going to, oh, I didn't mean to do that. Webcam. All right. So there it is, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope it opened your eyes. If you're new to my channel and you were a Hillary supporter, or you are a Hillary supporter, if you know somebody that is, show them this video if you think it would open their eyes. Share it on all your mass media. We got to stop this nonsense, guys. This is what I've said in my other videos. It's part of division. They're trying to divide us. And as you heard Hillary herself, you know, 1 minute she's over here in this field, the next minute she's over here in this field, and then she's over here in this field on certain subjects, and she's over here in that field. She can never pick on what she wants. Well, she can, but she can't keep her life straight. Is that somebody that we really wanted in the office? On top of all the other stuff that I brought up in my videos. You know what I mean? So anyway, I'm going to go ahead and cut this off now. It's been 16 minutes, so I'm going to cut it off and get it up so you guys can see it. And I hope you enjoyed it and it helped you or helped somebody you know. Maybe if we can get this spread around enough mass media, they can see that what they're fighting for is wrong. They're plugged into the matrix of lies, and they're trying to kill people and hurt people for no reason whatsoever. So anyway, rate, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys on the next one.